The mother lode of all Valentine's Day French macaroons, the edible rose bouquet. Guys, this is what we're producing today. It is the mother lode. It is perfect for Valentine's Day. You can make any sort of rose bouquet for any holiday of any color. You can use different piping tips to produce different flowers. I will attach some of the photos of other bouquets that I've done over the years of macaroon edible bouquets, but how gorgeous is this bouquet? And it looks just like my bouquet from La Fleur Bouquets. How do you like them apples? So keep watching because I'm going to show you exactly how I made this monster. Isn't she a beaut? To start this crazy adventure, we're going to mix our meringue. You guessed it. Put your granulated sugar, your egg whites, and your cream of tartar and salt into a bowl of a stand mixer and whip on high until hard, stiff, firm peaks, almost like clouds. Then you're going to sift your dry ingredients. You're going to sift your confectioner's sugar and your almond flour through a strainer into a large bowl. Get all those clumps out. Then once your meringue is achieved, you're going to gently fold your meringue into your dry ingredients. Now remember to use fresh eggs, not liquid egg whites, because if you use pasteurized or liquid egg whites, you will not achieve that hard, stiff peak you're looking for. You're going to undermix your batter because we're going to be adding food color. Yes, we're going to be doing the divide in color method here, so divide your batter completely in half. You're going to color one half your light electric green, and the other half your leaf green. Transfer each part of the batter into their own pastry bags with a small round tip. Now we're going to do my concentric circles piping method. In order to do that, we're going to pipe the darker green first, and then you're going to take your lighter color, your lighter green, and immediately pipe it inside the first circle. You're going to want to do these with all of your circles. Here I'm using a pre-traced circle nonstick silicone mat by Silpat, my favorite mat, link below to get this exact mat in the caption. And then you're going to tap your trays against the counter, pipe this all out at once on multiple sheet pans with nonstick silicone mats, and pop any air bubbles with a toothpick. Allow these to rest for 1 hour or until a skin develops. Very important. Then you're going to transfer this to an oven of 300 degrees Fahrenheit for about 15 minutes. I usually double my sheet pans. That helps prevent any browning to your shells. Now the macs are out of the oven. They are so green and beautiful, the perfect base for a pink rose. And we're going to let these cool completely, and now we're going to make 2 types of buttercream, and this recipe takes a lot of buttercream, so get that sweet tooth ready. Now we're going to make 2 types of buttercream here, and we're both going to flavor them with a rose extract. If you don't like floral extracts because they taste like soap to you, like they taste like soap to me, that's fine. Nobody's judging you. I'm certainly not. You could just do a simple vanilla or almond buttercream. Switch out your rose extract for vanilla extract or almond extract. We're going to color one of our buttercreams a hot pink and the other one's a leaf green. Once we've filled our macarons with our green buttercream and they've set for a little bit in the refrigerator, we're going to start piping our roses. Now, I use this cup to kind of prop these guys up because it makes it easier for me to pipe. You can also hold it like this and pipe like this, but I just like to make things easier for people. So you start by piping a dollop, and then with the thinner side of the triangle facing up, we're going to start to pipe petals. And you want your buttercream to be on the thicker side so it produces a more lifelike looking rose petal. You don't want it to go out too far beyond the edges of the macaron shell. Perfection. And you're going to do the rest of this till all of your macaron shells. And once you've piped your roses onto your French macarons, you're going to put them back in the refrigerator to set up completely. We're using a white ceramic bowl as our base. Now, as you can see, I have a styrofoam foam craft ball here, and we're going to take a little bit of buttercream to stick it in there so it does not move. So we're going to take some parchment paper and line the edges of the bowl and fold it over just in case we get any buttercream. We won't get them on the sides of the bowl and things will still be clean. Now we're going to take a small offset spatula and use some of that remaining green buttercream to coat the styrofoam ball. We're only going to do the bottom portion for now because we're going to need that stability of holding the top of the ball to put our first row of rose macarons on. So now you're going to take your rose French macarons out of the refrigerator, and we're using toothpicks here. We're going to start to do the bottom row. Now, these are going to defy gravity, so the toothpick and that buttercream is going to be like a double agent to get it to stick to the styrofoam ball and support the other rose macarons. Very important. So after each row, we're going to put it back in the refrigerator to set up. Also very important because each row is going to be supporting the next row. Now you're going to put on your next row. After this one is set up, you're going to put more buttercream onto your styrofoam ball using more toothpicks. Stick them in there. So now to finish this off, we're going to do our top layer here. And if this isn't traveling, you don't really need toothpicks to set these up because they will just stick to the buttercream on top. And just like that. And it is optional if you wanted to use fondant, green fondant, and cut out leaves and stick toothpicks in them, you could fill in the gaps of this rose bouquet, but I honestly think that it looks beautiful the way it is. Nice, clean, beautiful French macaron rose bouquet, the ultimate Valentine's Day baking gift. And you can do this with cupcakes too, which is how I got the idea originally. These are great for parties and weddings, and I would suggest making these the day of or the night before so that they're fresh and beautiful, and you can just take off your French macarons and people can either remove the extra buttercream, or if they're crazy and a savage like I am, they can just eat it whole. The more buttercream, the merrier. Yowzas. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please be sure to subscribe to my channel, and for more content that you won't see on my YouTube channel, please be sure to follow my Instagram and my Facebook page. And if you're going to replicate any of my recipes, posts, photos, or videos, please add a hashtag creme macarons to your posts so I can see, like, and share them to my stories. And as always, stay happy, stay healthy, and keep baking.